cancer can be cured, not just treated. We are not accustomed to thinking about a cure for cancer. We think of remission as the only possibility. But this movie is not about remission. It is about cure. This is possible because in 1990, Hulda Clark discovered the true cause of cancer. The cause is a certain parasite for which she has found evidence in every cancer case regardless of the type of cancer. So lung cancer is not caused by smoking. Colon cancer is not caused by a low roughage diet. Breast cancer is not caused by a fatty diet. Retinoblastoma is not caused by a rare gene, and pancreatic cancer is not caused by alcoholic consumption. Although these are all contributing factors, they are not the cause. Once the true cause was found, the cure became obvious. But would it work? She set a goal of 100 cases to be cured of cancer before publishing her findings. The mark was passed on December 1992. The discovery of the cause and cure of all cancers has stood the test of time, and here it is. To watch this entire movie, first, if you have cancer and are scheduled for surgery, chemotherapy, or radiation treatment, you may wish to skip the first few chapters which describe how a parasite and a solvent cause cancer to develop. Go directly to the instructions on eliminating the parasite with herbs. These are cancer curing recipe, or with electricity, zapping parasite. Using the herbal recipe along with the zapper is best. It only takes days to be cured of cancer regardless of the type you have. It does not matter how far progressed the cancer is. You can still stop it immediately. After you have stopped the cancer, you can turn your attention to getting well. Listen, watch, and see how easy it is to stop even terminal cancers. Learn to avoid mistakes. Now, does this mean you can cancel your date for surgery, radiation, or chemotherapy? Yes. After curing your cancer with this recipe, it cannot come back. This is not a treatment for cancer. It is a cure. But if you do not wish to make your doctor angry, you could follow her or his wishes. Be careful not to lose any vital anatomical parts in surgery, though, because you may need them later. Remember that oncologists are kind, sensitive, compassionate people. They want the best for you. They have no way of knowing about the true cause and cure of cancer, since it has not been published for them. I chose to publish it for you first so that it would come to your attention faster. The opinions and conclusions expressed in this movie are Hulda Clark's, and unless expressed otherwise, are hers alone. The opinions expressed herein are based on her scientific research and on specific case studies involving her clients. Be advised that every person is unique and may respond differently to the treatments described in this movie. On occasion, we have provided dosage recommendations where appropriate. Again, remember that we are all different, and any new treatment should be applied in a cautious, common sense fashion. The treatments outlined herein are not intended to be a replacement or substitute for other forms of conventional medical treatment. Please feel free to consult with your physician or other healthcare provider. Hulda Clark have indicated throughout this movie the existence of pollutants in foods and other products. These pollutants were identified using a testing device on her invention known as the synchrometer. Complete instructions for building and using this device are contained in this movie. Therefore, anyone can repeat the test, describe, and verify the data. The synchrometer is more accurate and versatile than the best existing testing methods. A method for determining the degree of precision is also presented. However, at this point, it only yields positive or negative results. It does not quantify.
As you get closer,
the chance of a false positive or a false negative is about 5%, which can be lessened by test repetition. It is in public interest to know when a single bottle of a single product is positive to a serious pollutant. If one does, the safest cure is to avoid all bottles of that product entirely, which is what Hulda repeatedly advised. These recommendations should be interpreted as intent to warn and protect the public, not to provide a statistically significant analysis. It is Hulda's fervent hope that manufacturers use the new electronic technique in this movie to make purer products than they ever have before. Herbal parasite remedies. The Native American peoples knew that humans are parasitized. Other native peoples from the Arctic knew that we are parasitized like other animals. They have frequent purgings that included diarrhea or vomiting to rid themselves of their slimy invaders. Many cultures continued such practices right up to my own childhood. I remember being forced to swallow a spoonful of sulfur and molasses and raw onion. How dreadful it seemed, but it reduced the body's burden of worms and other parasites that we all have. Where have we gone astray? Why have we forsaken these wise practices? I have seen that eczema is due to roundworms. Seizures are caused by a single roundworm, Ascaris, getting into the brain. Schizophrenia and depression are caused by parasites in the brain. Asthma is caused by Ascaris in the lungs. Diabetes is caused by the pancreatic fluke of cattle. Erythema. Migraines are caused by the threadworm, Strongylides. Acne rosacea is caused by a leishmania. Much human heart disease is caused by dog heartworm, dirophilaria, and the list goes on. Getting rid of all of these parasites would be absolutely impossible. Using clinical medicines that can kill only 1 or 2 parasites each. Such medicines also tend to make you quite ill. Flagyl is used for amoebias and giardia. When the correct dosage is used, it can cause extreme nausea and vomiting. Quinine for malaria is quite toxic. Imagine taking 10 such drugs to kill a dozen of your parasites. Good news, perhaps, for the drug makers, but not for you.
Go